Kaure Sandra. I am from Zimbabwe. I am a delegate for the United Methodist Women. Oh, thank you. I'm Sandra from Zimbabwe. I am a delegate for the United Methodist Women, and in Zimbabwe, I work with the youths for the annual conference as the president, and I'm also the Secretary General for the Africa Central Conference Youth Network. I'm so glad to stand before you today to share with you some of the stories that I think they can be helpful and useful to this cause of access to education in science and technology for women. I'm so glad to share with you the stories that I have. I thought it would be very good for me to share with you what I personally have experienced in this theme that we have, access to education in science and technology. I am an IT specialist where I work in Zimbabwe. I studied information technology up to higher national diploma level. So, yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, I thought I'm shouting. Okay, I'll try my best. Thank you so much. I was saying I studied information technology at a local college in Harare. So what I had experienced during my time of studying is that when people, they were asking me, what are you doing at college? I told them I'm doing information technology. And they would go and they'll say, wow, why are you doing that course? Why have you chosen that? That is meant for men. I felt that discrimination. I felt so much disadvantaged. I felt so much discouraged to take it on. It's only because of my family. They kept on supporting me and giving me all the courage and all the telling me that I can do it. But the thing is, I was so much discouraged to do this course because people, they were saying that as women, we cannot take it because it's science and technology. It's so difficult for women. It not being enough, when I'm glad that I finished the course, but it's unfortunate that by the time that I finished my 5th year, it was for 5 years. In my final year, it's unfortunate that I was the only girl who was left in our class out of 15 boys. And I was the only girl who managed to finish off to higher national diploma, not knowing what my colleagues faced. Maybe they faced the same discrimination, I don't know. But this is what I faced. Maybe I could have been one of them if I had listened to them. Maybe in final year, our class would not have been represented with women. It not being enough, I started working as an IT specialist, and I thought that I should pursue my career in IT. I applied in the local universities so that I can take my bachelor's degree in information technology. I was offered place at University of South Africa, and the only challenge that we got was that their quotation for the fee was just out of hand, and I couldn't raise the fees. And I thought of sharing this with my employer so that maybe I can get help of some sort. But the unfortunate thing that I faced when I discussed this with my employer, he told me that, why do you want to pursue in information technology? I would advise you that you switch on to administration rather than information technology. And I said, why? I've got passion for this, and I'm sure I can do it even up to Masters of Technology. And he said that, no, I would advise you that you go for administration rather than information technology. So to me, I was so much discouraged, and it didn't come to me well, because I thought that maybe as women we cannot do this. But I know, and I was so much convinced that we can do it. That's why I kept on pursuing that I need to do it, and I know I can do it. So, and they went on to say that if you switch on to administration, we'll pay 100% of your fees. And I said, why? What is it with us? And in my organization, we are 2 people who do IT. One of my colleague is a man, And what I've discovered is there's so much, their trust is much into men than we women, which is quite a disadvantage to us. But what I want to believe and what I know is if we join hands together as women and we take this theme that the CSW have, the access to education in science and technology, as women, we can prove to them, we're going to prove them wrong that we can do it. And we have so many things to tell and so many things to share with these people, telling them that as women we can do it and we can do it. Thank you.